It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We've been checking out a lot of Rage Against the Machine on the channel, which I've been loving. I'm probably going to go through their whole catalog if I'm being honest with you, so continue to leave those requests down below in the comments. But I came across this video, 10 unforgettable Rage Against the Machine moments, and I thought this would be appropriate. So let's dive in and let's see what this one's all about.
Why the name Rage Against the Machine?
It just seemed appropriate for that thing it is that we do. Zach came up with the name. It was originally going to be Zach played in a hardcore band called Inside Out, and it was originally going to be the name of the next Inside Out record, but it seemed very appropriate for the kind of music we were playing and the attitude and the politics.
That's crazy. Think about that. They could have literally been something else. So Rage Against the Machine was actually just a song name for another band that he played with, and they ended up turning it into this band's name, and rest is history. That's crazy.
That we're coming across. So.
I was wondering which machine the Rage is against.
Plunger, isn't it? The fax machine, the pinball machine. Machine can be anything from like from the police on the streets of Los Angeles who can pull motorists from their cars and beat them to a pulp and get away from it, to the overall international state capitalist machinery that tries to make you just a mindless cog and to, you know, have not to think critically and never to confront the system, but just to kind of behave and look forward to the weekend and the next six-pack of beer.
Rage Against the Machine bassist Tim Comerford was arrested after he disrupted the show by climbing part of the set.
The next time they came out from commercial break, I wanted people to see destruction.
This guy is rock and roll. He should be getting the award.
It was just one of those things where, like, once I was up there, it's like, wow, now what are you going to do?
Cops, they were embarrassed and humiliated and frustrated because they could not get the cat out of the tree.
Charles Manson's little brother up there.
To be honest with you, I thought it was a beautifully honest act of frustration.
Tim C. spent one night in jail, pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct, and was released on time served.
You know damn well that when shit like this was going down, some people had been listening to some Rage Against the Machine. The whole F you, I won't do what you tell me. They're like, damn right. Took it to the streets, and the rest was history. I keep saying that, but that's the truth, right? I mean, so I want to say some of you guys told me that some of their shows turned into just crazy shit. Someone let me know down below. Has anybody been at a show of Rage Against the Machine where things just kind of turned into this? I'm very curious, and I'm still mad that I didn't know much about them back in the day, because I feel like I would have loved Rage Against the Machine when I was in high school and stuff. I would have loved this shit, but for some reason I guess I just thought that they were like a genre of music that wasn't really for me. I didn't realize the whole rap rock mix, and honestly, I love rock now. I absolutely love it. I love a lot of different genres of music, but at the time I was so stuck and pigeonholed in like rap that I didn't open up my mind, and I missed out on so much cool shit.
Where do we go? Where do we go?
I myself, as press, was run down on the sidewalk by 15 motorcycles.
Maybe you should have gotten out of the way when you were told. Next question.
Maybe 3 months into the start of this band, Public Enemy, asked us to play a gig with them up in San Luis Obispo. So, I think they were a band, like Public Enemy. For them to be supportive of us meant a lot to me. It was a really cool thing, that they wanted us, to open for them. And they're really cool guys. They seemed to be into, what we were doing.
That's crazy. I did not know that. So 3 months into Rage Against the Machine becoming a band, Public Enemy reached out and had them open for them. Now, I don't know how big Rage Against the Machine was at the time or how much that kind of propelled them in front of more people, but that's actually a really good look.
Otherwise, I don't think they would have had us playing with them.
Okay.
Well, the guitar has two pickups, right? The volume for one of them is turned to 0, so you don't hear anything. The volume on the other one's turned to 10, so it's very loud. So when you switch between the two, it acts as a kill switch. So if you add like a little sort of white noise to that and rub your fingers along the strings, you get a little...
Living in the States, you're living in one of the most brutal societies in the history of the world. You know, the country who inherited the genocide of the Native American peoples, a country which participated in chattel slavery, you know, the only country in the world to use and drop an atomic bomb on another country, society. The country which murdered and enslaved millions in Southeast Asia as a result of the Vietnam War. And we drew from the people who resisted. We were inspired because we feel that any society or any government or any system that is set up solely to profit a wealthy class, while the majority of the people toil and suffer and sell their labor power, so long as that system's only true motive is profit interest and not the maintenance and betterment of the population to meeting human needs, then that society should not stand. It should be challenged and questioned and overthrown.
Oh, that was so quick. That was so fast. I thought we were still like halfway through the video at that point. Okay, I didn't realize it was only a 5-6 minute video, to be honest with you. Anyways, this was cool. I also came across a video that spoke about why they may have broke up as a band. Another video that kind of goes through more information regarding Rage Against the Machine. If you guys are interested in those, comment down below, let me know, and I will check some more of that out. The music is going to keep coming 100%, but I like to dive into some of things like, you know, like this, that kind of gives me more insight into some of these groups that I find myself liking, because I don't know much about them still outside of the music that we check out, which does give you some look into, you know, what they think and how they feel about stuff. But it's really cool to see this side of things and hear some of their explanation behind things and how they got the band name and how they started to get put on. And I feel like it's fun. It's fun to find this kind of stuff out. So I'm dying over here. Let me know down below. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you in the next one, homies.